Good morning, guys, and welcome to your daily dose of excitement. Today, starring rocks and minerals. Look at that beautiful piece of amethyst. And rocks and minerals help us with so many things. They help us build, we actually eat minerals that are good for our bodies, and they help us create all kinds of things. Not just the jewelry that we have and love, but rocks do so much for us. So we are going to try to find a rock and mineral for every letter of the alphabet. Go from A to Z and try to see what we can learn. Before we start with our ABCs, I thought I would show you some different rocks and minerals and tell you what a mineral is. And a mineral is naturally occurring. No one makes it, well, except for God, of course, but it is created in the earth. And a rock is made up of those minerals. So I hope you really fall in love with rocks and the creator that made a planet that could produce something so beautiful. Okay, guys, what's the first letter of the alphabet? A! A is for amethyst. And amethyst is a kind of quartz. And its color is due to iron impurities in its crystal structure. So that just means that while it was forming, some things got into the crystals that aren't normally in quartz. Can you see how it formed? Now this is the back of it. So you can't judge a rock by its cover. This is another piece of amethyst. Ooh, it kind of matches my shirt. And check it out. And you can take a flashlight at home and see if you can see through these rocks. See if they're transparent or not. I love the design on this one. Check it out. It almost looks like it has little triangles on it. Now this one kind of looks more like the first. Look at those crystals. And then again, look at the back. A is also for ammonite. Looks like a little snail, doesn't it? Now this one's polished, so it's nice and smooth, but an ammonite is an extinct group of mollusks that used to live when the dinosaurs lived. And out of here, can you see this right here? This is where their little tentacle kind of things went, and that would propel them through the water. They lived in the water. They were water animals. So B is for barite rose. And so they call this a barite rose because it kind of grows like a rose. Look how different it is. They kind of grow in clusters like little flowers. And this one it was formed in Oklahoma, and that's what's really cool about rocks and minerals is that they form underground different places and nobody makes them, and this is how we find them. Isn't that awesome? So there will be different rocks and minerals found in different places. B is for barite. Now C is for calcite, and it kind of looks like ice or something because there's not much color in it, but you can see little lines. It's very angular. What shape is this, you guys? Yeah, it's it's a rectangle. Good job. So this is called honey calcite because it's honey color. It has a little bit more color, but it's still very angular. It kind of looks like somebody's been cutting off the edges. And calcite can be found all around the world. C is also for citrine. And this is another type of quartz. Check it out. And remember how amethyst was a kind of quartz? See how they both have very similar crystals, but they're different colors. So the different minerals and things that get into the crystals when they're forming makes the different colors in them. So this one is named after a French word, citron, that means lemon because it's kind of a yellowy color. D is for Dalmatian stone. Why do you think it's called a Dalmatian stone? Yeah, it looks like a Dalmatian puppy dog. Now, a Dalmatian stone can be found in Mexico, and it's named after how it looks. Now, this is a polished Dalmatian stone. I'll try to show you a picture of an unpolished Dalmatian stone and see if they look alike. D is for Dalmatian stone. E is for emerald. And the emerald that I'm going to show you is not mine, but they're very beautiful. They're bright green, and they're used in jewelry a lot. They're called a precious gemstone. F is for fluorite. And fluorite can come in all different colors. Most of the time it's in a cube, which looks like a box or something. This one's green. Check it out. This one is kind of greenish blue. Kind of like a sea foam. And fluorite is actually what I have on my necklace. So fluorites can come in greens and blues and purples and are really any kind of color. All right, guys, what comes after F? G. So G is for galena, which is cubic, kind of like a square, or a rectangle, kind of tricky. This is a really heavy mineral, and if you did a streak test with this, with all rocks and minerals, you can do a streak test, and that means you would rub it on your paper, and it would make this one, the galena, would make a lead color, a gray, black color. And then some of the other minerals might make a different streak. G is also for granite. And you can find granite around where we live. Granite makes up a lot of the Earth's crust. The Earth's crust is just what we walk on, what we live on. This is another form of galena. Galena. Ooh, and G is also for geodes. Do you all remember our geodes we broke open? You would never know from looking at the outside that the inside was made up of crystals. And geodes have hollow space inside of them, allowing the crystals to form inside. And this is because of mineral-rich water that gets in and it starts to form geodes. And actually, my amethyst that I showed you is a part of a geode as well. Look at the back of that one. I think that geode means earth. It means it's the shape of it is kind of like the earth. And this one's kind of polished, so it's reflecting. I have one more G, and it is right here. Do you know what's inside of our pencils? This G is called graphite, and it is the soft mineral that helps us write. H is for hematite. Hematite, heavy. And I can see myself in this hematite. It's polished and it looks different than unpolished hematite. It's super heavy hematite. It is a part of iron ore. And if I did the streak test with this one, it would make a red or brown. And this is another form of hematite. It's kind of shiny. And this one's heavier than this one. After you collect some rocks, you can check out the different colors and compare sizes. You can think about, where do my rocks come from? What should I do with my collection? Do they look like other rocks that I've seen? Have some fun!